Ziggy Marley is currently on tour in the United States. We caught up with him for a chat. Take a look. Hey ZYNC TV, it's your girl KJ, and we are hanging out with Ziggy Marley. How are you, Ziggy?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. Thank you for being here. Now, we first have to jump out the gate and congratulate you on your most recent Grammy for your latest album, Family Time. So congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. How does that feel?
Feel good enough kind of break into another category for the first time and, be recognized like that is good.
Yeah, definitely. Now, before we get into the semantics of the album, let's actually talk about the inspiration behind the album, because it was inspired by your two youngest children, Judah and Gideon, correct?
Yeah. Beyond the usual, inspiration of the Almighty, yeah.
Because it was a concept of fun. You have themes of superhero themes, and then you're even voicing a travel agent on one of the tracks, I think, Take Me to Jamaica, I believe it is.
Yeah, when I really voice a travel agent, but Take Me to Jamaica is one of the songs, yeah.
So it's not your first time doing animation work. You've actually done theme work for Dora the Explorer. You've done theme work for Arthur, and you were actually the jellyfish in Shark Tale. Yeah. So this is kind of, I guess, ordained, so to speak. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think it was ordained. I've been doing a lot of kids things throughout the years, but I wasn't planning that, doing all those things would lead to a kids album. But, at the time, we thought that, well, the music that we do, there's a purpose behind it, and if we really want to make a difference, we have to do something specifically for children, because we believe that children's minds are such open vessels that if we can inspire people from their children, then we have a better chance, for them grow up to be more positive people, more peaceful people, more loving people.
So you're getting them early out of the gate, and that's important because you also started music early with the Melody Makers, right?
Yeah, man, we started music in 1979. Well, before that, but officially recording Children Playing in the Street, 1979.
Nice. And you won a Grammy for that album also, right?
Well, no, that was a single. That's early in Jamaica. The first Grammy we won was... I don't remember, 19...
So many Grammys.
What the first Grammy? I think maybe 1988. I'm not sure, though.
So this album, let's jump back to Family Time. How's the tour going? How's the album being received?
Well, by now, the album kind of, it's been released over more than a year now. So we already did a whole kind of children's kind of tour where we did children's shows in the morning and did, the regular normal shows at the evening. So that was last year. We went through that. This year, I haven't been touring a lot this year. This is just a quick East Coast run. I haven't been to the East Coast in a while. So I thought I would just come over and say hi to everyone on the East Coast. And then a quick couple of weeks here and then go back. Next time we're coming again will be probably sometime next year when I have a new album out and we're doing a more extensive tour.
Nice. And can we get a little bit exclusive? Do you know the name of the next album or what type of work you're going to put into that one?
I don't know, nothing about that.
It's all about the inspiration, right?
Yeah, for wait, see what happens.
Nice. So speaking of giving and receiving, we were talking about the tour and how it's being received right now. You are synonymous, or your family, your name is synonymous with doing a lot of humanitarian and philanthropist work. And as you know, we had both your brothers, Kimani and Julian, on the show, and they were talking about the Love of Raw Foundation and the Ghetto Youth Foundation. And likewise, you have U.R.G.E charity. So what is the aim of this charity?
Well, tell you the truth, the aim of it is to invite other people on board, because, you know, it's not like we need an organization to do charitable work. We do it anyway. Right. And we've been doing it even before we had any organization. So U.R.G.E is just a way to invite other people. You know, if them say what we're doing and they want to help, them can donate some money and do the whole tax thing or whatever that is. They have to.
The 501c nonprofit.
But for me, it's not necessary. I do charity, you know. So it's an invitation for everyone else.
So how can we get involved with this invitation that you're giving us?
Well, just check it out, you know what I mean? If you got my website, you know, ziggymarley.com, some information is there. And for tell the truth, you know, I always tell people it's not about my charity, it's about what you can do in your own community, you know, in your own surroundings. So it's not about me, it's about people. So wherever help needed, you know, try and help, you know what I'm saying?
So you're leading by example, so to speak.
Yeah, you know.
Now, speaking of leading by example, your family is also involved with, does a lot of work with the United Nations. How did you get involved with that?
Well, in the past, we've been, you know, I guess, delegated as some kind of ambassador for the United Nations. But I haven't done much work with them recently. The most recent thing was a few years ago when I went to Ethiopia to celebrate my father's birthday. We had a whole youth program where UNICEF helped us to bring a lot of youths from different parts of Africa to come together and discuss the situation in Africa, the future of Africa, the idea of African unity, which is a big
issue.
Yeah, a big issue, a big
concern,
love, a big love that we have, a big mission, I would say, that we have, that I feel very obligated to keep promoting that idea as the next step for Africa is more unification. And what that will do is bring economic liberation. We're physically liberated. Apartheid is over. Now we need African wealth to be beneficial to the people in Africa. So that's, and the way we achieve that is through unification. Tomorrow people, where is your past? Tomorrow people, how long will you last? Tomorrow people, where is your past? Tomorrow people, how long will you last? Today you say they are. Tomorrow say you're gone. Tomorrow so long. There is no love in your heart. And there is no hope for you. Tomorrow people, where is your past? Tomorrow people, how long?
So last but not least, speaking of unification, you had an invitation to the White House recently. How was that experience?
Oh, well, it was great. I was very happy to be there. It was for, well, maybe a couple of Easters ago. Just before the Children album came out, we got invited to the Easter celebration they have at the White House. I met President Obama, his wife, and the children, and it was very good, very exciting. For me, you know, being there, I've never been to the White House, never met the president of any country, you know. So, and Barack being such a historic figure for the world, for America, it was a great privilege to be there.
And did he tell you anything that resonated with you or stuck with you?
Well, what I noticed with him, you know, when we were waiting to take the picture with him, I think someone was calling us over to him, and he was like, no, I'll go to them, you know, and him kind of show a respect and a love for the music and my father and stuff like that, which was very humble of him to do, you know.
Nice. Well, Ziggy, we know you have to prepare for tonight's concert, but we want to thank you so much for hanging out with us here at ZYNC TV, and we want to wish you the best.
True. All right.
All right. Bless.